It's games like these that get me excited for the future of the Toronto Raptors, right? You welcome in Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, and the Phoenix Suns to Scotiabank Arena. Now, yes, they are not playing great basketball. With their loss today, they are now, 27-30 on the year. They haven't been very good whatsoever. That whole organization seems to be in shambles. And they come into Toronto. And yes, they're on the second night of back-to-back. They beat Chicago in Chicago yesterday. But the Raptors get the first punch, right? They win the first quarter, 29-25, a good start. They don't stop, though. They play a great second quarter. They win that by 11. And you're at halftime, and you are up by 15. You're feeling really good about things. But then, the Suns make their third quarter punch. They win that third quarter by 9. You go into the fourth up 6. What are you going to do? And at one point in the fourth quarter, the Raptors were only up 105-103. It was that tight of a game. What happened after that? The Raptors went on a 22-6 run of their own. They went 7 of 7 from three-point range, and they went on to blow them out 127-109. As I said, it's games like this that get me excited for what is to come down the road. No Jakob Poeltl, still obviously no Brandon Ingram, and, hoping the Raptors still get one of these top picks this upcoming season. You acquire a top 5 pick going into next year. This team could get very interesting. Now, as I mentioned to you guys before, and I will say it again after wins, you are not going to be letting teams catch you like the Wizards, the Pelicans, the Jazz, and the Hornets. They will not catch this Raptor team. We've already talked ad nauseum what the schedule is down the stretch. I'm not going to do it again. It is pathetic. You play the Wizards, 4 times? You're going to get your wins. But it's about the teams like the Nets and the 76ers and stuff like that. You don't want to catch those teams. So staying where they are right now is kind of where, as Raptor fans, we want them to sit. You'd love for, touch wood. You don't want to see guys get hurt, but if injuries do occur, you'd like to see them maybe lose 10 in a row and have maybe the Hornets or Jets. They're not going to catch you, okay? They're just not. With the win tonight, the Raptors pick up their 18th win. They're 18-39. They're 4 wins up on the Hornets and Jazz. They're 5 up on the Pelicans, and they have double the wins of the Wizards. It's just not going to happen. So when I see a game like this, I'm like, all right, I can enjoy this one. We watched IQ take over down the stretch and lead the team. We watched RJ make some big-time shots down the stretch. We watched Chris Boucher come off the bench and give you an amazing effort. And Scotty Barnes went out there and dropped the 20-piece of his own. It's very entertaining to watch. Raptors won the fourth quarter by 12, 39-27, en route to this victory where they scored 127. It was a great game overall. I loved the effort, the energy, the care. And that's something I talk about with Leaf games sometimes is, hey, show me that you give a crap, right? If you're going to lose a game, show me you actually care. And the Raptors, as much as they're not winning a lot this year, only win number 18 on the season, they show like they care just about every single night. Other than that weird stretch where they were losing by 30 every night. And a game like this where I watched Scotty Barnes, 20 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists on 8 of 14 shooting, 2 of 2 from the line, was 2 of 3 from three-point range, had a steal, and by the way, a plus 31. Well, he was on the floor. I talked about it a couple days ago where he was a team low, minus something in the last game, goes out there tonight, it's a plus 31. RJ Barrett, 23 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists on 6 of 15 shooting, 8 of 12 from the free throw line. Don't like RJ missing all these free throws, but regardless, he knocked down 8. He got to the line 12 times. You like to see it. And 3 of 6 from 3. He's been hot from 3 recently, and he was a plus 10 on the floor. Even Orlando Robinson, right? In 19 minutes, he's in there for Jakob Poeltl, right? You're not expecting much. He had 10.7 boards, couple assists on 3 of 6 shooting, a perfect 4 of 4 from the line. Was an even player in 19 minutes. You'll take that. And IQ, man, the talk recently is that he's looking healthy and he's starting to look consistent, right? That is back-to-back 20-point performances for him. In fact, the back-to-back 23-point performances for Manuel Quickly. 23 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists on 7 of 15 shooting, 4 of 5 from the line, 5 of 7 from three-point range, had 2 steals and a block, did IQ today. And him and Scotty led the charge. He was a plus 29 while he was on the floor. Watching those two go out there and ball, that's what we talked about all season long. The inability to watch Quickly and Barnes and Barrett and beat the whole BBQ thing. We haven't been able to see it since they've become Raptors. Quickly with the game tonight, it's only number 18 on the season for him. He looked great tonight, and you love what you see. Grady Dick took 6 shots. Okay. I get it, other guys are hot. I understand that, but taking 6 shots in 26 minutes, 9 points, was 3 of 6, knocked down 3 threes. Plus 10 on the floor. I'd like to see Grady shoot a little bit more. Off the bench, you didn't get a whole lot, but Chris Boucher. You know, I talked about in the last video. I think he was 0 of 5 shooting, didn't play very much. Today he had a double-double, but not just any double-double. Played 19 minutes, 23 and 10. 23 and 10 on 9 of 12 shooting, knocked down 4 of 5 from three-point range. It was a plus 17 while he was on the floor. And you know what we're witnessing as well, Raptor fans? We're watching this team develop and compete as well. And people are going to talk about, well, what do you mean, right? Like, what does that even mean? Well, if you were trying to win every single game, RJ, Scotty, Quickly, maybe playing 35, 38 minutes a night, right? That's what you, maybe even 40, depending on the game itself. Scotty played a team high today, 34 minutes. Barrett played 31. No other player played 30 minutes. Orlando played 19. Quickly played 29. Grady 26. And then your bench, Mogbo gave you 19. Ochai gave you 19. Boucher 19. Jamal Shed 18. And Jacoby Walter 18. They're giving these guys minutes to grow as well. It's a developmental year. And hey, if you're going to win games because you just got some good talent, all right. And that's what we saw today from the Toronto Raptors. It's just one of those games where you can just sit back and actually enjoy because the team played well. They played hard. They played with tons of energy. And what did the other guys do, right? Well, you know, obviously, Kevin Durant had 15 points on 5 of 15 shooting. You don't see that very much from the Slim Reaper. Bradley Beal dropped 30. He was great. Devin Booker had 31. He was great. But they, again, this is what I'm talking about the Raptors, right? Scotty Barnes led the way with 34 minutes. On the second night of a back-to-back, Kevin Durant played 39 minutes. Bradley Beal played 41 in regulation. And Devin Booker played 37 minutes, and they lost by 18 to the Raptors. That team is in shambles. As I said off the top, the organization is just horrific. And the Raptors went out there today and kind of showed them how to do it. It was actually quite entertaining to watch. Now, the next game for the Toronto Raptors is on Tuesday, and they host the Boston Celtics. And last time we saw Boston, we beat the Celtics, but that's when they were kind of reeling and weren't playing good ball. Yeah, they're playing great. Yeah, they beat the crap out of the Knicks by 13. Was it today? Yeah, that was just earlier this afternoon. They've won 5 in a row. They're 9-1 in the last 10. They're 41-16 on the record on the season. So Tuesday night may not go great, but we'll see. This team's playing better. They're playing like what was the talk at the start of the year, right? Great 3 quarters, fall apart. That's why I started this video talking about that run at the end of the 4th quarter. They have really started to learn some things. They're playing some great basketball, and they are growing before our very eyes. What are they going to do Tuesday? I don't know. But regardless, enjoy tonight. All right? So you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and the game this evening, hit that like button. Do appreciate that subscribe button. If you've not done so already, comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game tonight. What you like, what you not like from today's game for the Toronto Raptors, Twitter, Discord, Instagram, and of course, TikTok is down below as well. So follow up there if you haven't done so already. I will talk to you guys, Jay's Edition, next Sunday, talking about this past week's games. They've won 2 in a row, so that's some fun to talk about for some of the young players. We'll talk about the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight. They're in Chicago taking the Blackhawks. And as for the Raptors, Tuesday night at home against the Boston Celtics. 7 p.m. tip-off there. Make it 2 in a row? I don't know. It's going to be a tough one. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the dub this evening. Talk to you guys then.